Hold on, wait a minute. Damn.
No, I say it from my chest. I rip the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough. We not into that. I front the liquor store, serving with the pack, eating a box of rice. No, I got the strap. But them old schools clean like a new ball. Standing tall like the arch, I ain't finna fall. Used to be on Hall Street, they used to race cars. Cops come speed off, we ain't getting caught. From an era where clout chasing meant you had power. Nowadays, yeah, everything sound great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold up. Boop.
They know what time it is. There we go,
Yep.
switcheroo. That old switcheroo. They know what time it is, man. It's your boy CMW Hayes, y'all. Welcome back to another episode, You Ain't Lying podcast. It is I, CMW Hayes, once again with my dog, with my fam.
Hold on.
DJKillzown Jones, you feel me? There we go, you feel me? What's up, man? You Ain't Lying podcast, you feel me?
Yeah.
What's the word,
Nothing
bro?
much, man.
How you been
Nothing
feeling,
much, man. Look, nothing much, man. Just out here, just staying out the way, staying healthy, man. First and foremost, man, I want to say, man, prayers go out to 30D Grimy. You know, he got picked up, man, by the feds, man. So if y'all rappers out there, y'all gangster rappers out there, man, stop putting them guns in your video, man. You're gonna put them people in your business, man. And rest in peace to Mitch 3600. You know what I'm saying? They was two, you know what I'm saying? It's just two rising stars out the loop, man. And you know, we just praying that everything go correct with 30D. And you know what I'm saying? We don't know what happened with Miss 3600, man, but you know, prayers up to him and his family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, that's a fact.
What's up,
man? What's on your mind, man? What we got going on today, man?
Not much, man. Shoot. Man, just been streaming, been kicking it with my dukes, man, just doing stuff around the house. I'm still doing stuff around the house, but you know, just taking care of business. That's all.
Yeah, that's all, man. You know, with me, bro, you know the little craziness that be going on, bro. But like I told you earlier, nigga, the devil ain't gonna stop nothing, bro. We gonna keep it moving, stay prayed up, bro, and get back to what we need to be doing, man, and just keep mashing with all confidence, just like the song. So, bless you, my brother. Sure. And we gonna be back mashing. You feel me? Just like the song say that you can go listen to on all platforms and video on my YouTube channel. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay, let me stop. Let me quit doing.
Yeah. That's a fact.
So, before we go even further though.
Yeah,
we testing this out, y'all. We testing this pre-recorded thing out because one day we might take this show on the road, and we still want to give y'all the show while we taking the show on the road.
No days off.
Bag up. Exactly.
No days off.
Hayes might have a show somewhere, or I might be going somewhere, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we still might pop back up on y'all, but we wanted to test this out, and I'm for sure gonna try to test it out. I gotta get with Sir Zaku test it out with Beats and Biz. We gonna test this out and see how this go. Yeah, so y'all let us know in the comments. So I know. Shout out to everybody that be on. Lawson, Charlie, Abigail, all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody,
squad.
Everybody on YouTube, and then so I might go live around the same time just to let everybody know, hey, or afterwards or right before, to let everybody know, hey, it's pre-recorded tonight. So y'all gonna have to Twitch and Facebook, y'all gonna have to come over to the YouTube.
Yep.
So and shout out to Jadal Gamer. But yeah, man, hey, what's up, man? What's up? What we talking about tonight?
Bruh.
Or Wednesday night, because it's a Monday.
Man, you be going in. Man. Hey. What motivates you to work hard, man? That's what I want to know. Like that was on my mind, man. What motivates you to work hard? And that's a question for me and you. So, man, if you want to go first, so I can go first, it don't matter.
Go ahead, hey.
Man, my kids, my family, shit, I want to go hard just for myself to make things happen for my kids and my family. So so that right there, them two factors, and then I say, man, just for the love of what I'm doing, man, just out of the love of me making music and creating stuff and watching stuff come into fruition and seeing it grow from just an idea that start off in your brain. You know what I'm saying? To making it actually something that's in the physical world that, man, that you can actually touch or sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the satisfaction I get out of it. Like, that what motivates me to see somebody else enjoying either a song I put out or either a podcast episode that, man, that we put out. So that what motivates me is getting that feedback and hearing people enjoy what I'm putting out.
What we doing? Yeah, I mean, I'm look, as far that's where I'm at. I ain't got kids yet, but yet, you know what I'm saying. But I go hard for my fam.
Boy, knock on some wood.
Oh yeah, I had to. You know what I'm saying? Because the way things been going on, you never know. But
no,
you know what I'm saying. But
the wood knocker.
Yeah. So anyway, but no, like I go hard for my fam. Like that's been my motivation since day one, since a kid. Like,
yes, sir.
I wanted to make sure that my mom, was straight, my people and them was straight.
Yeah.
And then, if I have a young lady in my life, which right now I don't, you know what I'm saying? But if I had a young lady and I had some kids, and it'd be the same thing as Hayes. And I feel like I go hard, and I also go hard for the kids and the young people that's coming up under us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, my big homies in the YouTube space and in real life, you know what I'm saying? Like O'Shea, Duke Jackson, Steve the Dean, my boy BMT, like all of them guys, you know what I'm saying? And even further remove, like a person like Kevin Samuels and stuff like that, the guys that be offering game, Wallow, Nori, you know what I'm saying, Joe Budden, people that be offering game. I go hard for the people that's coming up after us, you know what I'm saying, that don't have the people that's in the trenches. You might not have a dad or uncle or whoever. Like, that's who I'm going hard for, and that's pretty much been my mission statement, for for what we got going on. And I go hard for you, Hayes, because I feel like, man, we
go hard for each other, bro.
For each other, man. So that's been like my thing is just at the end of the day, I was
that's
raised,
we fam on a whole different level. Like, yeah, man, we do this business stuff, but we fam on enough to where behind the scenes, man, we talk personal, man, and we talk real and uncandid to each other. You know what I'm saying? But it's all coming from a place of love, and we know that, man, and we don't mean no harm by, man, and when we talking to each other.
Fact. So
it ain't no attitude. A nigga can say something, or I can rebuttal back. Yeah, man, I ain't feeling that, and you ain't. Hey, man, look, I say my piece, man. Look, that's all. Hey, look, you take it how you want to take it, but I said, and that's family right there. That's family can say stuff like that.
Exactly. Shout out to my cousin DJ Coney, man. Like, that's another two, like him and my god brother Sonny Black. I go hard for them because they was coming up as producers and DJs back in the day, and then they had families and they slowed down respectively, because back in the day it wasn't like you could go press all these buttons and get on there like a D Nice or like the producers now. Like, shout out to my nephew Sean Ferrari, over there killing it with 488 Music and eardrummers, Sway Lee and them. Like, it wasn't like back in the day where they could push all these buttons. It was like you had to work, and you couldn't be out working and then go, you know what I'm saying, like we do, and push these buttons. You had to go to the club and DJ. You had to go to the studio and cook up. Like, you couldn't cook up at the crib. So I go hard for them because, like, I want to make these dreams that we had a reality. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be Killzown if it wasn't for them. If it wasn't for my grandmother, if it wasn't for my recipes, my uncle AJ, if it wasn't for them 4 people and my TT, gotta shout out TT Killzone. Them 5 people like introduced me into the gaming and into the music and all of that. I wouldn't be the Killzone that I am today. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely go hard for the vision, and then that's kind of been how my motivation behind it since day one. And then, like I said, now today, even bigger than me is the next generation. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
leaving some
even
game for
if
them to pick up on, man.
exactly,
And that's
so
kind of why the part that we doing what we doing now, man, is for people of all ages, really, but really for the youth,
mm,
man, to kind of go back and hear it from a perspective from some people who already been your age.
is that and not too far removed, like because when you listen to an O'Shea or a Steve or a Kevin or you know what I'm saying, they may be too far ahead to where you can understand it, but we breaking it
Right.
down. We taking the medicine and we breaking it down so you could to digest in a digestible form. You know
True
what I'm
indeed.
saying, and somebody
True
you can
indeed.
relate to. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed. True indeed. That's why that's respectable. And then, man, and when you see that is actually reaching people, man, that's when you actually get that little motivation, man. You be like, yeah, bro, let me keep going with that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when we
Oh
had Black
yeah,
and Speaks, man, to comment on this stuff, it was like, man, that was
yes.
confirmation that, man, we doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, Kevin Gates, Joe Budden. Even though we was having a we had a respectable back and forth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
We got
people.
a respectable back and
Yeah,
forth.
man. Shout out Duke Deuce on the check in too. He was checking. I had made a little promo with his song, him and Fujiano, Free Fujiano. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people checking in and seeing what we got going on. Hey, so
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
hey,
That mean that we doing something right.
mm-hmm,
That's what I like to hear.
mm-hmm.
Trying to motivate the youth. And them old heads too, because old folks be, I mean, man, people either our age or older than us be sometimes misguided or don't know things too. So I
Oh
feel like
yeah,
learning is just an experience. I mean, no matter
oh
how
yeah,
old you are,
oh yeah. Facts.
you never stop. Now I don't care if you're 80 years old, boy, you better not stop trying to learn nothing.
Exactly.
Nigga, the moment you stop, boy, it's gonna be over for you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, man, the moment you stop trying to even be a part of the culture or whatever, I mean, like, just say like music wise, you got people who get to a certain age and feel like, man, I ain't finna keep doing this, or, but it's like you
And
supposed
he
to
fit my
still,
style.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but make it. See, but that's the thing. You gotta make it your style.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go in and try and do what the young boys or what nobody else doing, because then yeah, it ain't gonna be you. But
Mm-hmm.
if you going into it,
Recipes DMX. Like he
oh
I
man,
saw that he got a new we had to say that one more time. We said it last week, but definitely we had
no,
to
we
say it
didn't
one
actually
more
say
time.
no. We didn't say RIP. We just said prayers up to him
Oh
because
yeah, because he did. Oh yeah, that's right. We recipes to DMX because he did do an album with he had Pop Smoke on there, he had Benny the
yeah,
Butcher on there. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that we get to hear that. You know what I'm
yeah, I
saying? And
know.
it's rolled out in a respectable way. And shout out to Jay-Z and Beyonce. They spent $10 million to get his masters to give to his kids. So you know what I'm
Now,
saying? And yeah, they reported it. Like and you would think because Jay-Z had beef with, I ain't gonna say beef. Well, I had to say beef because it went from friendly rivalry to they was going back and forth, and then they ended up being cool. And
right?
Jay Z fell out with everybody. You know what I'm saying? He fell out with everybody and made up with everybody. So
Just to make it to where you got to come back to him anyway.
exactly.
Got to
But
go through Rock Nation.
well, I mean, this was different because he didn't go through X didn't go. He was doing his own thing. But
I always
Jay,
said X
this
ain't never been a rapper. X is the definition of a real rapper, bro. Like I
a
seen
real
Swiss.
man. You
That
know.
too. That too. Because even Swiss was saying that he never cared to have the Rolls Royces. He never cared to have on jewelry like that. Like he just wasn't that type of person. Like he was cool with what he was cool with, bro. And we knew that.
Hmm.
DMX music explains it all, man. The stuff that he rapped about, the way he lived his life already, the stuff that we could see how he lived his life. It's like, yeah, bro, he was a real rapper, bro. He was a real man and a rapper's rapper, like for real. Because all the other stuff don't make you a rapper. Just because you got the jewelry, the drip, the cars, and all that don't make you just necessarily a rapper.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a starter kit, and they make it a little easier, I guess, when you got that, because you're gonna be shining on them. But it's
Yeah,
still like,
I feel like with DMX, and I feel like with DMX though, he showed you that you could be yourself. You don't need
yeah,
he was stripped down to the bare minimum, and that ain't mean he didn't put it on from time to time because a lot of
yeah,
his
you're
stuff that
right.
was basic, he
But
had
what you always
designer
see him
clothes,
rocking
but it
though, just a little
uh,
dog chain, like a little
yeah,
chain.
a
That was it.
chain. Well, you know what I'm saying? Then he had a chain. Then he had like I said, he had some nice clothes on, but it was regular though. It was a white tee. It was designer, but it was a white tee. You know what I'm saying? And he had his little Rough Riders like khaki jacket on, some Dickies.
I
You
guess
know
you
what I'm
don't want to talk
saying?
about the other thing, huh?
What other thing? No, we ain't talking about that. Hey, I already told you we gonna stay
Yeah,
on point on that
all right.
because
Well, yeah,
and I'm gonna just say we can just say this on it though. I'm not falling for it because I understood what it was, and it's not. I don't. I kind
here you
of
go.
I kind of had to agree with some of the other bloggers out there. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people, man, using and I gotta kind of put it on like Young Thug, right? It's certain people that's doing stuff in the industry that they are trying to marginalize a certain group of people
Yeah,
and use their culture and their lifestyle to get popping. And what we saw this week, we ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I said Thug, but see, Thug was always on the designer tip beforehand. Like
yeah,
he was on his rock star, like he let you know that from beforehand. So I'm not really tripping when Thug do certain stuff because he been on the
yep.
rock star type of time. It Lil
Sure
Uzi,
did.
same thing. Like it's the rock star. It's the we gonna paint our nails. We gonna do this. That's always been the rock. Whether or not,
Even Lil Yachty on there, man. He got his nails painted and stuff.
yeah. But I'm saying it's always been a rock star type thing. Like it ain't been. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It
I
wasn't.
think it just
Uh,
look like that
it
when black people do it, man.
no because it's people that I seen. I mean, even when if you want to take look at like Miley Cyrus or Justin Bieber, when it's the other way around. Like they trying to appeal to black folks. Now, I just feel like I'm not gonna, like I said, we not gonna say dude name, but it's like I can see through the cap. I can see it's some cap. You know what I'm saying? I can see through the lies, and I can see through what you trying to do. And dude put an
L
album out.
L
It
Cappington.
yeah, if dude put an album out, it went number one, but it wasn't in the conversation after that first week. It sold 100,000, like it did. It's on track to do gold, but wasn't nobody talking about it though. You know what I'm saying? It came and went. You know
So
what I'm
that's the
saying?
shit
It's
you
it.
gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
Hey, but again, I can see through it. Like I know because I listen to, you know what I'm saying, the real rock bands and the people that let you know up front in the rap game that's what they own. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they own the Prince or the Freddie Mercury or whatever. Like I hate it when people use, black folks, LGBTQ,
True.
and you fronting on a lifestyle that you or even certain people that's playing in the streets, and you starting to see in the rap game that the folks that was playing street, playing that they was street, really in street business, but you really not in street business. You starting to see people fall off. You starting to see people get mad dislikes on their video. You know what I'm saying? You starting to
Yeah,
see
true.
the cap is starting to come. It's the real. And me, the Migos said it a long time ago. They said, man,
What?
the
What they
music
say?
coming back. They said, man, the lyrics is coming back. Real rap is coming back. And folk, as soon as he said that, here come Griselda. Here come Freddie Gibbs. Here come They was already here, but Schoolboy Q, ASAP Ferg, uh, you know what I'm saying? Here come the Mega Rans, the Chris SJEs of the world. Here come CMW Hayes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like here and we still got the turn up rap. The Migos finna come back. Drake finna give you that pop life.
Yeah, you're right.
And the real street cats that's out here, whether or not I like listen to their music all the time, but the Pooh Shiesties and the Lil Durks and
Right,
the, you
right.
know what I'm saying, the you know, but even I'm gonna take it even off of who we talking about, but it's another individual that's trying to clout up that was kind of, you know, they got over there with the Breakfast Club today, and I'm kind of disappointed in them for even giving that individual a platform, even
Yeah,
though he wasn't in the wrong. But it's like another person that we talked about some years ago that, you know, got into a situation, and somebody, I ain't gonna say his name either, even though you did help me get a lot of views. So I gotta shout you out. I got to shout you out. Y'all put me on the map. You know, y'all helped me put on the map, you know what I'm saying? And they helped get a lot of eyeballs and everything, but I had to get away from that because I didn't like how it was going down. But I feel like, man, we got to start coming up with some different things in the rap game
yeah.
instead of trying to exploit the streets, exploit people who, because I know real people that's in the streets. I know real people that's LGBTQ, and I know real people that you know what I'm saying, that or white folks, you know what I'm saying, that have been around, you know, people in the streets and have
True
lived
indeed.
the hip hop lifestyle or lived in the ghetto with us that ain't trying to cap like that.
Yeah.
And y'all, and we see through it. Like we see through it. And at first, we you know we weren't even gonna talk, but I'm not even gonna say the person's name because I
No, I
don't
mean
want to. Cause
we still ain't talking about it. We just like we said, we just giving game to the youngsters, the
yeah,
people
you
who
don't
need to
have to
hear it.
lie to kick it, man. Y'all can
That's
be
it.
real if
That's it.
if you if you a person that's if you really ain't about that life, don't play like you about that life. If you are really, you know, if you are a person that identifies as LGBTQ, live your truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But don't jump over on them sides when you feel like, man, let me go over here and make it convenient for me to try to gain something from it, or let me act like I'm
Exactly.
street to try to get the approval of these street people over here. Like that's when it
Or
becomes a
don't
problem.
act exactly. Or don't act like you. If you're a white person and you don't know about the culture, don't come over here to try to get your stuff back hot. And then once it start getting real for you, jump back over on the other side. You
You're
know what I'm
right.
saying?
And you're gone.
Like then you
You're
gone.
gone.
So that's all I'm saying. Like ain't no ill will, especially towards the LGBTQ community or people in the streets or
But what you're saying is basically it's only a problem when people jumping into these fields faking. It's like, man,
exactly.
if
But
you
at the same time, if this individual real truth, if this how that person feel, or if they call themselves trying to pay homage, like we said, man, I'm not here. Look, I don't have a hell to send nobody to, like I said about Lil
you
Nas
ain't
X,
lying.
and
You
I ain't trying.
ain't lying.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to get canceled because real talk, we can keep talking about we talk about stuff in the industry, but we talk about real nowadays, we talk about real life and what's going on with us.
Right.
And that's that you see a lot of people that got see a lot of y'all, you know, they got on her thinking it was sweet to become bloggers too. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know, Hayes and other people had got because I didn't even want to do it at first. They were like, man, go ahead and do it, man. Academics doing it, Carcino doing it. You should go ahead on and do it. But after a while, I'm like, man, I ain't finna keep talking about the same stuff over and over again. They doing that, they
Right.
cool with that, you know. So I had to have you ain't lying moment myself, and
Yeah.
not keep doing something that I really wasn't passionate about. So that's all I'm saying, man. And I love, like I said, man, I got people that's in my family, you know what I'm saying, that and friends and people that I grew up with that's in all three of these groups that I'm talking about. That was really from the streets that identified it. So
Yeah.
we not trying to put nobody down. We not trying to
Man,
disrespect nobody,
I think even
you
they
know.
gonna agree to even they would hear this and agree that we
Oh, they
saying
did.
is
They did. Like
right.
the Lil Nas X situation, you had a lot of people come out and say, "No, we not with that." You know what I'm
You right.
saying? Because
Right.
we like there are a lot of people in the LGBTQ community was like, "Nah, we not with that." So, but we saying that it's the cap in the air, and people start. I'm glad that especially them, because you hustling backwards, especially and it's some of y'all out there.
There you go. Point at them. This thing.
It's some of y'all out there that's protesting, and I've been saying it, that's been getting on.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's the fourth group of people that's capping. It's a lot of y'all out there
Just doing what zone?
that's capping
How they
to
capping, man?
you capping on the struggle to get
Ooh.
on. And I ain't gonna say nobody names
Ooh.
in that neither. But a lot of y'all, especially y'all cats that been rapping for 10, 15 years, and you just now you found you a lane and you sticking in it.
They gonna take it, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you, because like I said, I'm still praying for
You
me.
only
I'm
feel like
praying for
it's a
me.
problem. You only feel like it's a problem when you faking the funk.
No, I ain't feeling like it's a problem. The cats in the streets feeling like it's a problem. That's why certain people getting 17,000 dislikes on it. And I rock with that person too. I like their music. I like their vibe. But it's like, bro, you can't do that. It's the same thing we got on Soldier Boy for. Like they don't want to give Soldier Boy his flowers because they felt like he wasn't really in the streets, but he was. I mean, he was in the streets, but he wasn't really, really hard deep in the streets.
That
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Like, we know that he was probably flipping and dipping and, doing little sales and stuff back, being a kid. We know that. It's
True.
documented. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's documented him getting in fights and stuff and cats running down on him and, from
True
old
indeed. True
stuff. It's
indeed.
it's it's all over. It's on YouTube. It's out there. It's on his channel and other people's channels. It's documented. It's documented. Even before the incident where, on Vlad, where he told the little story. It's all documented. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all documented.
That
So
nigga say, "Bah, bah."
yeah, but they speak. We ain't gotta speak on it. I don't have to speak on it, but I'm just disappointed in that particular individual, man. And I'm not gonna get it. And the
Well,
thing is,
man, that
we gotta.
particular individual and Lil Nas X. I mean, man, it's a certain level here of what we talking about, what's going on and what they doing. Because if you could just see right through they move, like, oh man, you clearly just did that for the cloud, or you just did that just to get some attention. Like, that's when it becomes a problem, and people need to understand that that ain't what you need to be doing, man. Go out here and get it the hard way, which is gonna be you grinding and sticking to what you believe in, and not compromising a second or not sacrificing what your morals may be to make it big. Meaning,
Stop selling your soul, bro.
yeah, basically,
Stop selling your
stop selling
soul.
your soul. Because selling your soul don't mean that you just sitting up having a ritual and burning money. That ain't.
Mm-hmm.
We mean in selling your soul could be doing something that you know that's not right in your heart.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
So,
saying? And if you know it's
mm-hmm.
not right in your heart, and then you still proceed to do it, then that right there is selling your soul, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Because you went against what
So,
your soul was telling you.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, and shout out to everybody, like I said, that's a part of whatever community, whatever you identify as. We don't mean no disrespect or nothing on You Ain't Lying podcast, Visa Bitch
Well, they gonna
podcast.
agree.
You know what
They
I'm
gonna
saying?
agree.
So I just gotta put that out there
Don't nobody want no
because
fakers around in what they, in what they
mm-hmm,
feel or in what they involved in, man. Because like you saying,
mm-hmm,
whether it's the community or it's the music, don't nobody want
mm-hmm,
people around who not really about it.
mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask you
Yeah.
too, man. What, man? What, you got something else to say about that?
We off that.
Hey, well, look, you said, look, man. Are there any resources that have really helped you on your journey?
Oh man, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? The Bible, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, like, I actually found the Bible that I had as a kid. I should have got it when you sent it over, but I was over there, I was talking to, like I said, DJ Coney. Shout out to my cousin. I should have, because I meant to go get that to show you, you know what I'm saying? This first and foremost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um the internet, you know what I'm saying? And then now, you know, people like that I got in the game with, man, like a video game show. My boy Andre, my boy Torrance Davis, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Steve the Dean, you know what I'm saying? Brothers that have given me game, my uncles, you know what I'm saying, you to a certain extent, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, um, yeah, man, shoot, comics, games. Like I learned how to read Hayes because I wanted to know what certain games back in the day was saying. Like I wanted to be
Yeah.
able to read and see what like certain games you had to read to, you know, figure out what to do on the game. So I learned how to read better so I could understand what was going on in the game. And then it was certain stuff in the game that was in real life that I went and researched after I got through playing the game.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, man, what were some resources that you use?
Um, man, my uncle, my father, my mother, my brother, um, self-teaching. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like just like what you kind of saying, like just reading up on stuff, man, and yeah, just really just man, really just figuring this out, man, and really trial and error, really, because that's gonna be your biggest resource is you actually doing it and really trying to figure it out on your own too. Sometimes, like, but mainly, man, just key people that was in my family, man, that was putting me up on game about little certain things, and then me just kind of learning on my own too. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
say.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
resources, man, because sometimes, man, you might not actually not have resources, but the resources is right in front of you, dog. It's like, man, if it's something that you don't know, man, you can go, man, you hit that little Google button and just ask now.
Mm-hmm.
You just ask a
Straight
question,
up.
man. If it's anything that you want to ask, you can just ask and figure it out now. They giving it to you, man. And you just said it earlier, man. A certain generation didn't have these buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Certain
Yep.
people didn't have these buttons to press like how we got. So now that we got them, I don't care how old you are, man. You better use them.
Straight up. Straight up.
We just said that, man. You better use these resources, no matter. And that's a resource right there, man. Is this phone?
Oh yeah. Straight up.
We
Straight
using a
up.
major resource right now. Look at what we using to do what we doing now.
Is that and before it was the computer. You know what I'm saying? When I was starting doing these on Google Hangouts.
Yeah,
We was starting to do the original episodes of Beats and Bits.
yeah,
Man, that was the computer, bro. We was sitting on the computer, bro, and now we
really.
doing it off the phone. Yeah, yeah,
I
man.
was
I
just,
remember.
I was just thinking about that about first having a computer, man, and it wasn't really nothing on there. Like they have a chat room, but it was so much going on in there. All you did was post your comment, and that mug got lost in the sea of comments.
Oh yeah, man. It was
You
you had
remember
to
like
get
the
in
chat
there.
room, bro?
Yeah, like we had them on AOL with like the family. So like I would get it the free try. I kept getting free trials, bro, and I would just hook up the phone. And so my mama wasn't on. I would get on my auntie recipes, Auntie Killzown. We would get on and we would chat back and forth. So she would like help me with my homework sometimes. Sometimes she would just tell me words of encouragement.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, it was just like you know what I'm saying? Like we was sitting up there, man, just having full blown conversations. And then like she would show me different websites or like if a movie was getting ready to come out, she would send me the link to the QuickTime. Before YouTube, it was QuickTime. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you had to wait for that month, especially on AOL, bro. You had to wait a good 5 minutes to watch a 2 minute trailer.
Ooh,
Like, you
that's
know what I'm
deep.
saying? And it would be, you know how small we got this on her?
Yeah.
Like looking at each other in the studio, like
It
that's
was
how
QuickTime,
small.
bro. I do remember QuickTime, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It will redirect you to QuickTime, nigga. Like you will click on a link, bro. That mug gonna take you right to QuickTime, bro.
And then they had like the posters, and then as it went on, they had like you had 360p, 240p, 360p. I remember when 720p hit. That's when DSL came on, but you still had people in standard definition, and it was them little bitty old trailers, bro. And it'd be like the little 30-second one, the little minute one. Then they had like the real trailer, like with three. I remember, bro, watching the Titan AE, the
What
movie
is that?
with Brad. It was a sci-fi movie. It had Brad Pitt, John Leguizamo, Tone Loc, Drew Barrymore, and it was about basically like it's on the streaming services. Like I think it's on Disney Plus now. It was on Netflix, but it was basically about the end of these energy aliens. Man, they was going from planet to planet,
Yeah.
destroying the planet, and basically this dude, Brad Pitt's dad and his partner made this ship that basically harvest all the natural resources, all the animals, all of the everything, and then basically go to a desolate planet that wasn't fully developed, and
Wow.
then make it into another Earth. So they call it Titan AE, after Earth. You know what I'm saying? And so he, spoilers, he had the little piece. They had to come get him because his ring was his dad's ring that he gave him before they left, and they saw the world blow up, was the key to unlocking everything. They couldn't get it. He hid the ship, and then you know what I'm saying, like it was crazy. It was one of the movies, man, people slept on because
How long
at the
ago, man,
time,
and this came out?
this was like 20 years ago. This was in 2000. And I remember seeing the preview at we was walking into a show, I forget what movie it was, at Northwest Plaza, and it was showing, and it just shows you the earth get blowed up. And it was just like the dude who was the daddy, I forget who it was. I forget exactly who it was. But like he was narrating it, and then you saw the ships leave it, and then you saw like it was like they was just putting it together. It was a year later, you know what I'm saying? But at that point, you had the Matrix came out, Blade had came
Yeah.
out, X-Men had came out, and then when I went into there, I saw the Spider-Man trailer, like, and they had the little bank robbery scene that they cut out because of the two towers, but that was all of the Twin Towers because but it was all on QuickTime though. You had to sit there and wait for that month. If
That
you
boy
had
say all on
AOL,
QuickTime.
it was like when I'm thinking about it, it was just like, bruh, that's what we had, bruh. That's what, and then I remember uh, like I was watching the Clone Wars, the original one before they came out with the new one. And that preview was on QuickTime. Like they had, but see the websites back then, no, I felt like was yanking because people actually was on the websites instead of the apps. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the apps ain't some of the apps be cool, but the websites back then,
The WWWs.
woo, I'm trying to tell you,
Well, that's what they done turned the
Nick.com.
game into, though. See, because the game was directly www dot, and that's gonna drive traffic directly to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now it's
I
like
like how we had this little deep dive on how we get to pushing these buttons then and now.
I mean, that's real talk though, because
Yeah.
now it's like they put you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and it's like you still don't really own. Yeah, it's like you still don't really own these platforms and stuff like that. And but certain people like, man, if you got your own www dot, whatever.com, and then you use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to drive traffic to your shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it should be, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just solely just using their stuff, because they can shut down any day, or you can't log in or something, or just anything can happen, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They can say, man, they going bankrupt tomorrow and closing down everything. Everything
Man,
gonna be yours. Everything
Yeah.
gonna be gone.
Keep everything backed up. Like I got the daunting task of going back through all these videos, and I'll be telling Hayes the same, back everything up. Tell Breezy, tell Zer, we gotta start getting them big hard drives and
You're right,
getting the
bro. You're right.
laptop that all we do is just sit there and it just archive. We type in our YouTube, we type in our Instagram, Facebook, everything we did. and back it up. Then we need to burn it to the DVD, put it on a zip, certain stuff on a zip drive. Um, the videos, put it on DVDs, put it on. Shoot, I want to take it even further. You know how they had the old school, like the twin, like the DVD and the VCR, and then you could record the DVD to the VCR. Like I want to break it down all. I want to break it all the way down. Like I want to have it all the way broke down. Like I want to get like a 10 gigabyte floppy disk and put the music on it, put the podcast on there. No, because for real though, it's stuff is going, and then we're gonna have to get a server and archive it and put it on like a secure server, just so that future generations, man, like when our music and stuff gets big and we start really putting them budgets in there and we start really turning it up for the people, because it's growing naturally on its own. Like, and I'm really happy of how everything is growing. Your channel growing, mine, Sir Zaku, Cry Roll, Chart, like everybody, Abigail, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody going up. So it's like, but we still need to archive everything down to the decimal. Cause like pictures, we need to start getting all them pictures we got on Facebook. And just like our people them got, I just went through photo albums, you know what I'm saying? Like photo albums of me and my family and all. We need to make photos, you know what I'm saying, and make a whole bunch of copies of them, like used to, like in the shoebox that they used to put in the little card box.
Because we were just talking about how everything is just becoming non-touchable. Yeah, it's like everything is digital, man. You can't even touch it, man. It's like, bro, from the music to the pictures to the everything. So it is good. If you're taking pictures, man, go get them developed, man, or something, man, because most people not doing it, man. They just got 1,000 3,000 pictures on their phone.
Yeah, man. And
they
then
got picture in the house. All the pictures of the family on the phone.
Yep. I'm about to download them high school, them college. Some of them I lost though, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, like, I even wanted pictures of like me and all my exes, man. And that's like some of them then got deleted, you know what I'm saying? Just to remember, them, nah, bro, cause just them time, how it go. Like, but hey, you was out there back in the day before we start pushing these buttons though, and you found you got your queen, so all your pictures gonna be you and Mama Hayes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But you know what I'm saying?
You already know the
vibe. So that's what I'm saying. But with me, it's like, dog, I was just thinking, I was cleaning out my car early, and I was thinking, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about getting a new whip. Like me and you was talking about that offline. And I'm like, damn, all the stuff I did, like I remember pulling up on you after I bought the car. You know what I'm saying? Like for the first time, that was one of the first places was to the south side, bro. Like after I started learning how to get around and stuff again, because I knew how to get around, because I had like my mama made me pay attention back in the day. Like she used to take the game out of my hand and be like, look out that window. So now you go drop me anywhere in St. Louis, even on the east side, I'm gonna find my way back. You know what I'm saying?
Right on back, player.
Exactly. So I was just thinking, like, damn, I had so many good memories. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, man.
And that just goes to say right there, man. Sometimes it is good to put the game down. I'm talking about for these kids, man, because they be so, man, drenched in this stuff. And parents, man, please, man, make sure that y'all make them put them down, man. Even if it's for 30 minutes or something, man, just to engage in some real life activity.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's just you, just to talk to them and ask them, man, how they feeling, man, how you been, or something like that, or
go out, man. Go outside. Go to where I go. I call Hayes to call me, and he either taking his kids to the park. I'm at the park telling him pull up on me. He be I'm at the work. I just left the gig or whatever. And I'll be here.
You hear me? You at where you at? I'm at where I'm at.
Yeah, then I try to pull up like, dogs on. We finna leave, so
we gone now, bro.
Yeah. So, and then like, especially now that the weather breaking, man, put your mask on, man. Take your kids out to the park.
Yeah.
Take it. Go with your mama and them out there if you ain't got your kids or your gal. Hit up some of your homies you ain't heard from if they got the, if they went and took care of their business. You know what I'm saying? And or if y'all are everybody cool with it, everybody in standing in favor, standing in prayer, y'all go outside. I just seen people that I know, I ain't really that cool with them. You know what I'm saying? They cool people, but I ain't really that cool with them. But they was out riding their bikes. They masked up, ride their bikes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even as adults, like you got to
Yeah.
go outside, man. At some point, man. Even when this is over with and this is
Right.
past, like you got to get outside, man, and then unplug, man. I like when I'm at work. Sometimes, man, I'll be jamming or whatever. But sometimes when I'm at work, bro, like, well, let me shut up. But my point is, like, no, cause I'm at a job where we can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even before then, though,
I get what you're
I
saying.
would, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, or like basically, like even when I'm at the house, bro. I mean, I don't care if I'm in the car, at the
Yeah.
gig, at the house, wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I cut this phone off. I go outside if I'm on break or if I'm, you know what I'm saying, if I'm at the crib, I got to go outside for something. Sometimes, even if it's just me to go to the store and stand out in the parking lot and walk around the parking lot or walk around in the store or you know what I'm saying, or go, I just go places.
No, bro, man, you do it. Like, nigga, I done called you and you like, yeah, as I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? So you gets out and you put it down. And much as you be going in, you do at least take time to put it down and go leave out the house, go rip and run, go get you something to eat, go exercise a little bit, and come back and get right back to mashing.
Mm-hmm. Check
I
in with
want
the
that.
with the people. Try to pull up on you, and then sometimes I
Yeah,
be coming and he be going, or he be going and I be coming,
that's true.
and you know what I'm saying, and then or go handle the business, go check on the family, and
Yep.
then it
We
just
gonna
like
link
with
up
me,
later. You hear me?
and I'm gonna say this too, not just for your kids, but for some of y'all that's booed up. And I know Hayes do this, but a lot of y'all that's booed up doing this, because I wish I was. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was booed up next, laid up next every night. But if you are, man, to put your phone down, man. Go. You ain't even got the Instagram. Some of that stuff you doing. You know, we in the era, man. Everybody Instagram and everything, but the relationships in shambles. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look,
Like
if that's the
prayers to
case,
Quay.
then
Pray. I
everybody
know it
showing
was.
everything on social media, only the good parts.
Well, see, that's why I be keeping it 1,000 with everything, because one, we black. Two, they be trying to cancel us for any damn thing, and three, I ain't got nothing to hide. And so I'm gonna
Right.
certain stuff I'm gonna let you know right now. Certain stuff I'm gonna let you know down the road. But the whole story gonna be told, because that's like I
And
ain't got
certain
nothing to
stuff
hide.
is,
I ain't.
and, certain shit is meant to be only, for us or just for just for you. Everything we
Mhm.
ain't trying to let these motherfuckers know everything. I mean, with me,
Well, I'm letting them know not everything, but I'm letting them know the important things. Like I'm
there
letting
you
them know
go.
the highs, the no, the low, like the day to day. I might, uh,
You just not
I
being
might
superficial, meaning just always
no
showing the
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 good.
good, the good,
Yeah.
and not with the bad. Or even when you feeling bad, you let it be known. Hey, yo, I'm going through this, or I'm doing that. That's a
Mm.
real experience, man. I wanted to ask you too. Let me see, my dude.
Boy,
I want.
this is a good episode, bro. It's already a classic. We ain't even an hour in,
Yeah, bro.
and it's already a classic. We
Hey,
be saying it afterwards, but we saying it now. This mug is already
you
another.
declaring it, huh? You declaring. I hear
Yeah.
you. You
Like
ain't
we
lying.
had
You ain't
to
lying.
we had to go extra hard for y'all today. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Because this
man.
was recorded.
Hey, hey, bro. I appreciate it, and they gonna appreciate it. Hey, but man, I wanted to ask you: is it still quality over quantity, or is the other way around?
It's both. You know what I'm saying? It's both
Explain it a
because
little bit more, my brother.
like in the same way that you keeping it transparent or whatever nowadays, like you can't go away too long. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain people, man, that can do it and that can kind of disappear and then reappear. But
Yeah,
then there's certain people, because they wasn't never, you know what I'm saying? They command so much that they can disappear and reappear, like a Drake or a Kendrick, or certain YouTubers can drop a video every couple of months and they still doing numbers or whatever.
and
But
that's
like,
quality.
yeah, that's
Quality.
quality. But I feel like it's both, because like I'm on every day. like playing the game, offering some game. And some days it'd be like,
And
man,
that's
I'm tired.
quality.
Yeah. Well, it's quantity, but at the same time, it's quality because like you have to
It's
be
quality mixed
competitive.
with the quantity on
Yeah.
your level
It's a
because
it's
you're doing it at a
efficiency.
certain level, right?
Yeah,
Because
it's
you're doing it at a
efficiency.
certain level.
It's efficiency and consistency. See, quality
Yeah,
when quality meets quantity, it's consistency. See, that's what I was gonna say because your consistency, if you come in with being consistent and you putting out quality, when you putting out quality, uh, you putting out a quantity of quality, it's consistency. But if you putting out uh BS, but you consistent, then that's where it's gonna be at. Like it's certain people, man, and I listen to, man, that they hit a ceiling. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I saw, uh, I felt like what's my dude name? And I don't want nobody. I saw a back and forth between Waka Flocka and OJ the Juice Man, right? Now both of them, they did real well. They had platinum singles. They had a hell of a run. They came up under Gucci, but at a certain point, their music kind of stopped. You
yeah.
feel
You're
me?
right.
Uh, Trillville, same, and Lil Scrappy, the music kind of stopped. They came up under Lil Jon.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But when I heard, you know what I'm saying, Trillville story versus I heard Lil Scrappy, I heard Waka Flocka, I heard, these other folks' story. I'm hearing different because and then some other rappers too that we used to listen to. Like shout out to Pimpin' from the franchise boys and
yeah.
Parlay. He was like, he got on Instagram, he said, man, I'm so glad I know the business because there's so many people that was my peers that they not eating like that or that they had to go find another bag because they weren't eating like that. And he was like, I'm so glad I learned the business before I got into the business because now I can eat and now I can relax. Now I can, anything I do now at this point is just icing on the cake. So that's what we got to start thinking about too when people putting out content, whether it's or even running a business. Like you can put out a million mixtapes or
Yep.
you could do a million live streams, but is it quality? Is people coming back to it day
Right,
after day? You know what I'm
right.
saying? And then you got it. That's why I tell certain artists, yo, quit tripping about how much, you know what I'm saying, how much money you making, which is gonna probably lead into our next topic, but quit tripping about how much money you making and do this because you love it. Because if you doing songs, shooting videos, or you streaming and you don't love this, if this ain't your passion, whether you get paid off of this or not, you gonna still be doing it. So if you not passionate about this, then you need to hang it on up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You
And
if you're
speaking
not
on that,
passionate
man, and
about it, yeah,
you right, because doing what you do for the love of your craft and not for the money, because the money gonna come.
facts. It's gonna come. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like I was watching a clip from 21 Savage and Ti from the Expeditiously podcast before all the stuff was happening with Ti. Ti, hold your head, prayers to Ti, Tiny. Hopefully
Is that show
everything.
going on? Like he ain't been doing no more of them shows?
No, he actually got some. He had one with Kevin Samuels recorded. Shout out to Joe Budden. He finna do something with Kevin Samuels too. I think he gonna be on Joe Budden podcast or pull up. So, but they look like father and son on there. But anyway, uh,
Man,
but no, but he was supposed to do one with Kevin Samuels, but it didn't come out. And then you know what happened with all of that. But prayers to Ti, but he said 21 Savage said, man, when I did my first video, you reached out to me and I asked for $1 million. He said, bro, no, I'm not gonna give you that million because I'm gonna have to get 10 million off of you or whatever. He said that million ain't gonna even mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna be
Absolutely.
paying for that 10, 15 times over. So you
Yep.
know, so it's like, bro, I tell people all the time,
It
bro. And we
is
were just talking about that Link. Shout out Young Link Jr. We were just talking about that, man. People be in my inbox like I'm on, and some of them got a couple more followers than I do, and I'll be like, bro, you got X amount of followers, you doing
right.
shows, you got, bro, just chill, bro. But so I'm trying to quit this job. I'm trying to do this, man. I'm trying to get this mug popping, and then they just be spamming. I'm like, bro, chill. It's gonna come, especially if I already rock with you and I already put you on my
See, but
platform. I
them
already
spamming
did share.
is what probably make them think.
They so
I
so
said,
hung up
no,
on the
no, man. I was
numbers.
just saying.
They
Yeah, I
so
was
hung
just
up on
saying
them
them
followers.
spamming is probably what's making them think this, man. Like,
What happened? Oh look. Oh.
no, man, it's all good.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? Oh, somebody called you. That's what it was.
No, man, the thing had popped on.
Oh, okay, my bad. But
The
no.
Wi-Fi. I had to turn it off, man. You know how that stuff do.
Oh, okay, yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
what
like,
was you saying?
no, I was just saying, like, they concerned about these numbers, bro. The numbers gonna go
Yeah,
up
like,
and down. The numbers gonna fluctuate. The numbers gonna do what it's gonna do.
and that's the last thing folks need to be worried about. Because in reality, when you own, that's the time that you need to be. You need to be already going hard before you own. Because when you own, that's when you're gonna need to be going hard anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you need to be already moving, thinking, acting, doing everything like you own already. Because actually,
Exactly.
because in reality, you are owned already.
Exactly.
The only thing you might just be missing is the followers, the viewers, and this and that. But you still own though, because you still putting in the actual work that need to get put in whatever
Exactly.
field you in.
And it's like, man, I just found this dude, man. What's his name? I'm finna go see if I can find him. I'm gonna shout him out because that's how good the music was, bro. Like, where this dude at, man? I gotta shout him out real quick. And you know, his name Tato Bills, and this song called "Good Summer." I'm gonna
Yeah,
see if I can get him on the. Hold on, turn that mug off. See if I can get him on the on the podcast, or see if I can get him on the Killzone interviews.
yeah.
Uh, because I heard an ad with his song on it, and he said, "Man, even though I fall, I'm still gonna have a good summer." And I'm talking about it's jamming. He ain't cursing on there for real. He ain't you know what I'm saying? Like
I
he
was
ain't
just in the
doing all
whip,
that.
man, listening to this to like they call it gospel rap, but man, you know the type of rap I'm talking about, like the rap that's not on Hot 104.1. This is 101.9, I think.
95. Yeah, that is gospel rap. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah.
Man, I'll be listening sometimes. I'll be like, bro, this is not. I mean, like, yeah, they rapping, but why we gotta label it gospel rap? Because they not talking about the worldly stuff.
Well, because
Because
I feel
because
like
Lil
now
Cray had got mad at that because Lil Cray didn't want to be labeled as a gospel rapper.
well, see, here's the thing though. They need to be. I feel like Lecrae. I feel like Bumps Inf. I even feel like, and I said this, and I don't know if I told him, but this'll like I feel like don't share if you talking about the word, right? If you talking about and then they not really going as hard as say like a Bizzle, but or Trip Lee or D1. But don't sit up here and not claim what you repping. And we need that. You feel me? We need that because I come from the Jason, the Flame, the
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out my bro Rob Redeem. Like he heating up. You know what I'm saying? Like we need that.
Flames definitely was one of the ones I remember hearing
Yeah,
earlier.
man. Even though the Lord bring us through, I still go through some nonsense. Like, yeah,
Uh,
man. Like that was my song, bro.
I like listening
Willie
to
Mo
a lot of that
Jr.
rap, man, because I was just in the car the other day bumping it and it's jamming. Then I said, man, let me see what's on the other station. I turned that one on. You already know
Like,
it was on.
oh man.
I say, see, now if this music was more popular than that music, it'd be a whole different world. Them
Exactly.
motherfuckers
Like,
say they telling you about sex, drinking, smoking,
okay,
all the worldly possessions.
shooting, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Sticks, drums, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
the music that y'all calling gospel rap or that, them boys throwing down on the same beats that I can hear a lot of them rapper cats on. It's just the
yeah.
message is different.
And you know what though? I want him to get back to. That's why I like Charlie. You know, Charlie Norwood, COG, Child of God, man, because he on the old school type beats. He got the old school type flows. And once we get him that studio, and we get him that mix and mastering, and we get him on that good Serato and that good microphone, boy, it's over with. I be getting up in the morning. What does it kill you? Makes you like, and I'm like, I know, cause that's how Hit Me Up sounded when I was on. I'm over here throwing my voice over it, but I'm feeling it. And then like
Yep.
Lil Crowroll, like he get boy, that's that boy. That look, I ain't gonna stop. Look, I'm saying it right now. I ain't stopping. I'm gonna get my J Prince on. I ain't stopping until that type of song get on. You know what I'm saying? That chilling, bro, because that chilling boy is a hit. It's fire. Or even that shout out L Street. You know that's your favorite song right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't really talking
You
about
know?
nothing but my phone now.
Yeah, boy,
Yeah, but she was on the
Lord.
mug.
I'm gonna tell her send me that beat so we can get on. No.
Ah,
Yeah. It'll be the
wow.
remix. That'll be hard, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
I know
Yes, sir.
Hayes gonna go in there and eat. He gonna spit his heart in rap.
Don't do
Fly
it.
to fly to LA, do the video and everything too.
Man, I was just
You
looking at
know,
somewhere. It say the best rap song. It say the bigger picture, Lil Baby, The Box, Rowdy Rich, Laugh Now, Cry Later, Drake,
yep. All
Rockstar,
them,
Baby,
you
Savage,
know, yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion. I said, man, that's a cool little list, man. Cause you know us, man. Cause like I listen to it all, man. I was just hollering at man and my people, man. And shout out, man, into DJ Smitty, man. And man, him was just talking. And man, he'll be shooting texts back and forth, man. And I sent him the most hip hop ass song that I can remember from the '90s era or something. And then turn around and send him some Money Bag Yo and shit. Be like, bro, this shit hard as fuck, bro. Like, do you hear this
Hmm.
beat? Like, do you hear what he's saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that look, that time today, money
Bro,
bag on a whole
I just
different.
sent you that the other day, hot man, and you know that we know the song, and we know the
Man,
song been out forever,
boy.
but it's just a message on what
It
he was rapping about in the song, bro.
and you know what? I'm gonna say this too. It money bag songs drop and then they heat up. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like they may not start off scorching hot, but give it 2 or 3 months, it's blowing up.
I'm looking like
Like,
William, but they ain't my girlfriend. That nigga was
yeah,
eating on that boy, bro.
yeah,
He was
man,
eating. He was
yeah,
eating.
bro. He look,
Looking over
but you know
his
what?
time.
Them first, hold up, them first few songs that you named, like the bigger picture, the box, laugh now, cry later, uh, Rockstar, even
Yeah,
Savage to a certain degree.
yeah.
Those songs, if we had more of those songs too, where
Oh
it's
man,
not super duper like that, reminded me of the Nelly era, the DMX era, that early two, like it fit. That's why I feel like they the biggest song, even with Lizzo, like with Truth Hurts or Good
yeah.
as Hell, like them song, like I feel better with them songs being on. And with Lil Nas X went before he, start clout chasing. Old Town Road was based off of Red Dead Redemption. Like,
Oh,
when he said cheated on, like that was actually spoilers if y'all ain't played Red Dead Redemption, but it's 2 3 years old by now. That was actually the story of the main characters. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was actually doing all of it. Like, and he made the video. The original video was like the whole, like a B-roll of the story of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I felt like, man, those type of, we need more of that. Then you had Billy Ray on there and Young Thug, and people don't know, you know, Young Thug was on quarantine, and he was supposed to have performed
You
that.
know what? Hey, I just tripped off of what you said about a nigga that was on the Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not saying that. Did you watch it?
Nah, bro, I saw the little clip where I ain't even, cause I feel like in that situation, bro did what he had. They did what they were supposed to do
Oh
in that
wow,
situation.
really?
No, I feel like but the in that situation, because if somebody put their hands on you and you don't know what's finna happen, then you know what I'm saying. Like, they did what they were supposed to have did. Like, but at the same time, you don't glorify that. You did what you supposed to have did. You know what I'm saying? You defended yourself. You defended your people.
I see that.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So that's why bro even was at his partner was even able to get the situation that he getting, and he probably gonna beat it because he did what he was supposed to do, and it's on camera. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't fault them for it, but I'm not with the whole let's glorify this situation, Hayes. Like, I'm not with that at all. You feel me? I'm not with that.
Did you feel that
Period.
way with old boy that was on Vlad with the bankroll
No,
press?
that was a little bit different because he provoked that situation. You feel me? Like, dude provoked that situation, and it was situations before that he
Yeah.
provoked that. Like, he was poking the bear and basically was waiting to no bill bankroll fresh. You feel me? Like, he basically, that's what he did. He no billed them. You
Sound
know,
like to
shout
me,
out to,
man, we gotta just be a little smarter and not let niggas trick us up out our spots, man.
no, or be tripping off of females like that. Like, that's what that whole, even though it was a certain YouTuber that I won't mention their name, you know what I'm saying, that was trying to steal in my little flow, you know what I'm saying? But he did it, he keep doing it, but it's all good. I just unsubscribed to him. Hey, he was on there. Hey, they had somebody hating on Joe Budden. So I had to get up off of there because you ain't finna just sit up there and talk about a man and then be like, oh, I rock with you, but this, and this, and this. Like, I don't, I just, I'm past talk about people, Hayes, like that. Like, and then still try to be cool with them at the end. Like, that ain't how I'm built.
You
And
right.
cats want to talk about, but the point is, it's like, you doing what you doing, right? And
Yeah.
if you in that situation, and I feel like, and I told bruh, the schematics of what it was, right? And I told him, I said, yo, this dude, you know what I'm saying? Uh, they got into it over a female, and the
Yeah.
fact that one individual rolled with the other individual over a female. That's
Wow.
all it was about. It was documented. It was about that. And dude came, and even though it's like, oh, we don't know if that's facts. No, it's you said. He said, man, I don't care right or wrong when that was all going on between, you know, between these two individuals. This other individual had to come and say something about it. So the fact that they trying to give him a plat because his music is streaming, he getting a little buzz in the street, and now he moving around. He been looking for a moment like this because his
Yeah.
music wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? His music wasn't doing it. It wasn't moving like that. It wasn't hitting like that. And so now he on the media blitz, and he gonna take this and take it to the top. Especially now that the other individual that he was affiliated with is going through a situation. You
That's
know what I'm
deep.
saying? It's the whole Waka Flocka and Gucci Mane situation all over again. You know what I'm saying? But on a different level, or a different, less respectable level. You know what I'm saying? Because Gucci never went around up until the dust was kicked up, gloating about what he did or whatever in that situation that he had.
Speaking of
Gucci
Gucci, I
did.
was gonna say, speaking to him about quality and quantity, man, and he was a cat that was dropping so much at one point, bro. He dropped and then in his case, all of the quality wasn't good, but it was just the fact that he
No,
just has.
I can't say that though.
Man, I'm
Hey,
talking about
I
some of
had.
them early DJ Scream mixtapes, bro. Like, man, some of them early mixtapes that man that got us like on to him. Like, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
bro,
I
half
say
that stuff they said like it was mixed or nothing. Like half that stuff was just
no.
raw.
No, but it was raw, and I feel like some of it was him still trying to rap. But and then when he had all that stuff he recorded before he went behind the wall, like it was a different type of hunger. So when you get into like the World War III albums, because he had like three different ones named off of some drugs. He had like the green album, the purple album, the pink album. He
Yeah,
had like that had Young Thug, Pee-wee Longway, and Dolph on it, I think. Then he had the Felix Brothers with
I was
Dolph
messing with
and
man with them Trap guys series too.
yeah, that Trap House. Man, you know what I'm saying? He had Mr. Perfect. He
Yep.
had what was the what was it? The East Atlanta Santa, the first one. Then
Yeah.
he got out, dropped 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? Then and just like Gucci, and then now he got Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, Fujiano. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
He,
K
he locking
Shotty.
them in now.
He locking them in.
He locking them in now.
And,
Cause at first,
and yeah, I
cause
feel like he should go back and go and get. I feel like he need to make that situation right with Waka. He need to make that situation right with OJ, and they need to bring the So Icy Boys, the Brick Squad, So Icy Boys back, and that need to be all of them together. Woo
money,
the Kid
man.
and Fritchie, yeah, bro. If like, let's think about if Gucci real quick sidebar, because I know we got some other topics that we got to get to. But if Gucci Man did a tour, bro, it's gonna be Gucci Man headlining, Migos, Young Thug, and then you gonna have Pooh Shiesty, you know what I'm saying, Fujiano, and then
Yeah.
you gonna have like Big 30. You gonna have what's my boy name, Lil Key, Lil Got It. All of them gonna be
What you?
gonna be
Hey,
on their set.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish it up.
Uh,
I got you.
Waka, OJ, and then Fritchie, Woo the Kid, Travis Porter, Pee Wee Longway. Like that concert gonna be a good 4-5 hour concert
Yeah.
that you're gonna have to get there early or you're gonna miss some people. 21
Yeah.
Savage, Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Like he might have to like and then like he gotta go squash it with Gotti and then have Jeezy and them come out and then everybody squash their beef. Like that would be the biggest damn tour ever. That's gonna be bigger than the Bad Boy reunion. That's gonna be bigger than the NWA they was talking about doing. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be the biggest hip hop tour ever.
Ever.
And then every city they go to, like you go to Toronto, Drake gonna pull up. Then they do
Make
all
it
them
even
old
bigger.
school cut. You know what I'm saying? Like they go to the West Coast. Then who knows? My E40 and Too Short might pop out.
Oh, that's heavy.
You go to Florida, Ross go pop out.
That's heavy.
Like Master P might come out. They might do Master Pee Wee. You know what I'm
Speaking of
saying?
Master,
Like that
speaking
my
of
song
Master P
though.
though, speaking of Master P, man, he said that hip hop needs a union, man, and I was trying to figure out because he been saying this for the longest, man, and I was just thinking like, man, if he don't just make this happen, then man, because
No, because last time they did it, look what happened. Like they gotta say it. They can't say.
and that made
See,
me think about that.
that's another topic. We gotta just start doing stuff. Like you notice we didn't come out and say this mug was recorded until y'all seen it, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You notice that everybody keep asking about the merch. I told y'all just wait on it. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even tell y'all I was gonna do the merch until y'all had been asking me, but until I came on here and showed it, until I did the live stream that day and showed it, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? We did it. So sometimes, man, people gotta stop talking about stuff and then doing like I got on. My dumb self got up on there and said, "Hey, y'all, I'm gonna get on Twitch and on Xbox," and I did. But at first, it didn't work. I was like, "Damn, how did I say? Why did I say I was gonna do that?" You know what I'm saying? And then not do. So we got to get in the habit of just doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Instead of
right.
we gonna quit talking about it. Let's
Sometimes
just
it's
do
okay
it.
to announce, but sometimes, you know, man, and you gotta just do it and let that be that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so sometimes it's cool to kind of announce things and let it be known. But for sure, if you go announce it and let it be known, you best to follow through.
Exactly.
You best to follow through your plan for not just for yourself, but for the people that you're trying to gain to trust in you to come back and get whatever you provide. And I mean, like in whatever content you trying to put out there, man, whether it's music or is these podcasts or clothes or whatever, if you gonna say that you're gonna do it, man, then you better do it.
You better go ahead and do it, man. You better go. You know what I'm saying? You got a song called "Do It." Just do it.
I do.
Yeah, man. And so
that made me think though that yeah, it's coming out. But look, that
you know what I'm
Master
saying?
Pedo, that Master Pedo is what made me think about that when you said P, it just kind of hit me like P did say that, but what got me thinking that was Black Rob. I had seen a picture of Black Rob not too long ago, the former Bad Boy artist, man, and I think he ain't doing too good, but he just got, I read the story saying that he got discharged from the hospital and he was homeless. I'm like, Black Rob homeless? Like,
yeah, but see that go to a deeper thing of a lot of people started
it's
a
like,
lot of
man,
people
they started a GoFundMe and stuff. I'm seeing it's like,
yeah,
wow,
bro,
like,
because you know why? Because folks don't be knowing about the industry, bro. And
that ain't
so
right, bro. That ain't
we
right,
get
bro. For somebody
you
that had woe, this man had woe.
but
Come
see here
on
the
now.
thing is bro, it's just the same conversation that Mace had with Diddy not too long ago. Okay, you want the Grammys to do X, Y, and Z, but you did the same thing to us. You did the same thing to all of us. So it's like, and there's no shot at Diddy, but it's documented. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no shot. You know, same thing that happened
It's
with Birdman.
documented, bro. It's real, man.
And
It's
so
documented.
it's like that's why everybody going independent. That's why you see even with Birdman after the Wayne situation, he ain't lock people in. Like Juicy Fruit even said, like she had said she was running around with him, the Rez the Shine, Rollo. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people. Shout out to
Birdman
Rock.
had a lot. Birdman at one point had a lot of people running with him.
He was managing them though. He was showing them the game. He was charging
And
a
you know
certain
niggas
fee.
wanted him to show them the game because nigga, that's Birdman. It's like
But
brother,
see,
bro,
but
his
see,
brother.
Birdman, you know what Birdman started doing though, and I gotta commend Birdman on is
What?
Birdman stopped signing everybody because he got everything straight with Wayne and Drake, and it's
Yeah.
all straight. And even with that deal, it's gotta be. I think it's some contingency in there because I think they didn't invested in Bitcoin and stocks and all that, and their money is set. You know what I'm saying? All of them gonna be rich forever, basically.
You right.
So
You right.
you know what I'm saying? And even with Jay, like Jay is on board, Jay Prince is on board. Like they got like a little conglomerate going over there already to the fact that that's why Jay and Beyonce can come out and buy DMX. You know what I'm saying? But until like your Diddy's, your Jermaine Dupri, but see, even with Jermaine Dupri, I learned Jermaine Dupri didn't keep them folks under contract,
Man, the
and
pre
that's why
man, he one of the great producers dog of all time, bro.
exactly. But you see it like Jaquan able to run around and get bags. You seeing franchise boys out here getting a bag. You seeing escaping them getting a bag still. They finna do verses. You seeing them on, they all doing something good. Like you ain't never heard nobody from Escape, nobody over there other than the fact that, one of Chris Cross had passed. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You never heard none of them go down bad like that. And that's because he set them
Nope.
out. Even Mariah Carey, like Mariah Carey doing the best out of all of them. So the point, and she never did get so deaf, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she was
Nope.
especially so deaf, you know what I'm saying?
She was
Pretty much.
affiliated for sure.
But no, we can say she's so deaf. She was like the second lady of she was
She
like
was signed with them?
she was she kind of was though, because that's how she got brought into Def Jam. Was like she did Hero, she did it's just a sweet what you call them Fantasy.
Yeah.
But Jermaine Dupri produced a lot of them records that she did later on down the line. Like the reason why, because she was running with JD. You know what I'm saying? And TLC to a certain extent, that's how TLC was able to find out, hey, this is what's going on. So JD got to get his credit.
Yeah, he
You know what
do.
I'm saying?
He do.
He got to get his credit, because he then when he able to come back and do a show with everybody, it's all love, and everybody ain't, and you ain't never heard nobody. I mean, Jaquan at first went through his thing because it was Track Boys and it was in the middle of that. But everybody else,
Yeah, man,
they
she
straight.
was JD because that nigga did her first album. Well, he did one of them albums I'm looking at now from '98.
Hey, when they got that fold on the boy, but
This nigga doing that sweetheart. He did the sweetheart shit, man. Yeah, bro.
yeah.
That nigga, yeah, man. That dude,
So
man. Because
you know
it's
what I'm
different
saying?
type of producers, man. See, like Birdman, he probably know music, but he not probably touching them keys, or he probably just know how to sit back and just he know how to direct and tell. The same thing is like Diddy. Like, man, we had, like, I know Diddy, like, I ain't never seen him touch the actual keys,
No,
but
Diddy know how to Diddy produce. That's the thing. Diddy is a producer more than he know how to play the piano. He know how to sequence. Like a lot of the stuff, the way it sounds, is because Diddy knows how to put it together.
yeah.
Diddy is a
So
producer.
that's what I'm
Like, you
saying.
know what
So
I'm
even if
saying?
he not touching it himself, he know how to orchestrate and know how to make it. But Jermaine Dupri, like he hitting them like, man, and he'll go live and show you him in the studio making the beat and all that, and man, a genius, bro. That
Yeah,
man had
man.
so many groups up under his belt, and then like talent wise, he even he had Jaquan. I mean, like he did songs with Jaquan. He had
Franchise
Jim,
boy.
Fresh Cocaine. You know, like
Yeah.
he keep his ear to the streets.
Well, yeah. Man, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. But it come down to a lot of cats back in the day, man. They got played and they didn't flip their situation. Like they went out, they blew the money.
At all. You heard me.
And
They ain't flip their situation at all.
that's why I'm glad, man, I stayed independent, man, and I blew some money or whatever trying to get this mug
Yeah.
rolling. But I like if I owe somebody, I owe the bank or the people or my people. I don't owe no
Yep.
label. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no artist. I don't owe no producer or no CEO. You know what I'm saying? And I feel
That boy
like
said,
that's
"Oh, my people."
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like you gonna like signing a deal in 2021 is stupid because
Yeah.
you I look at it like P said to C Murder when they I mean C Miller when they got into it. He said, "Bro, why ain't you take the $1 million?" He said, "Bro, if I'm worth they giving me $1 million, I'm worth 10." And that's why P is such
Yep.
a mastermind. And I even see it with Ross. Like I feel like Ross use his record deal like he do an album when he feel like it because he making so much money everywhere else.
Yep.
He that's why 360
But
deals is
not only
made
that,
because
man, and he put other people on too, man. Man, he stretches his talent like you saying, and he doing other things.
so he can jump on a Kodak. He can jump on cats out of Florida. Like he finna. I wonder why he didn't do the beatbox. Like that's probably coming. Cause
That would have
that's
been
going
hard if
because
he would have jumped on that.
if he do that, I think that's coming because they doing 15,000 beatboxes.
He would have ate
Like
that beat too.
it's coming. And I think Ross is gonna be like the last one. Then they're gonna do like a big old remix with everybody on it. It's gonna be like 12 minutes long. Remember when they was doing them 12, 13, 15-minute
I
remixes?
feel like dude actually got the plug with that beatbox song because that shit was so high. You just got people jumping on it at this point just to do it. You got the baby jumped on it. NLE Chopper jumped on it.
Mulatto jumped on it.
That's what I'm saying. So, but at this point, I was thinking like, man,
52
I hope
Savage
this
jumped on
did.
it. He killed it.
But that's what I'm saying, man. I'm just hoping at this point, because at the height of when everybody was doing that dance, I was like, why we don't see him with the dude who doing the dance to his song? It's just like
He did. He got him in there. I think that they Junebug did it, and I feel like if they do a remix video, which they probably gonna do the remix video,
And
he
like you
gonna be
say,
on
he
it.
should connect all the mulattoes, the baby.
Ross coming. I'm telling you, Ross finna come because that song's still burning up the chart, and
Oh,
Ross
it's
gonna
probably
come
just
and
so
do.
hot. His team probably just like let them just naturally rock out to it. Like the song and took a life of his own. Now it's like you got the local people rapping to it. Then you got big people who want to rap
And
to it.
Pooh Shiesty was on there.
He was on the original. So that's already a hit in
Yeah.
itself. Like you got Pooh Shiesty on the original joint. Then you got people just remixing it just because they like the song
Mm-hmm.
on some original tip. Like that's player right there. Like that's major free
Mm-hmm.
promotion. He should have got Megan Thee Stallion on that mug too. I still want Megan the baby to come out, man, with that CD
Yeah,
with a
they
mixing
should.
together, bro.
Yeah, that would be kind of fire, but yeah, that
They
would be
both be
fire.
they both be rapping their ass off, man.
Now, they got good chemistry on there. I feel like that's like the modern day Buster and Mariah Carey kind of.
Ooh, they do got good chemistry when they do songs together.
Or Jay and Foxy. You know what I'm saying? No, well, yeah, Jay and Foxy.
Yeah, bro. They got
Or
chemistry together.
Trick and Trina.
Yeah. I
Like
feel like they should go and do it because $1 million worth of game, man. And shout out to them. They had asked them. Then they asked them. They was like, yo, man, if y'all coming out with something or is y'all hollering shit, man, Gilly went before I asked him, man, is he hitting her?
man, look. I see.
Gilly asked her, man, have you ever talked to her? Like, man, have you ever tried to talk to her? Or?
No, man, I had to applaud the baby because he kept it playing. He said, "Man, look, I do business. Like I ain't, you know,
Did he say that?
and
He
see
said business.
that's why you will never see the baby and shout out Tory Lanez, but you'll never see baby in that type of situation because he don't
Whatever
mix business.
happened with that situation, bro?
But hold up, you don't mix business with pleasure, and I
That's
know
the
this from you can't do it. You can't do it, especially when you messing around with Jay-Z, man. You know.
They kept that situation on the hush. Like they kept that situation. It got out, but it didn't. Like that's weird. Like how something get out but don't get out.
Man, I knew it when I seen him all up on the booty at the little. I knew it. I peeped it. It be the people that you least expect, man. I'm telling you, I've been peeped that.
That's crazy.
Been seen it. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
crazy. Everybody knew that something happened, but they straight kept that, and you still don't know to this day exactly what happened. Like that was the most confusing situation ever. I'm talking about you got both of them coming out saying certain stuff, but not saying stuff. It's just like, man, y'all doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. I wanted to ask you, man. We got to get into another "you ain't lying" moment, man.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, we got to get into another "you ain't lying" moment, bang." You feel me? Hey, go ahead, kick it off, brother. Let me know a "you ain't lying" moment from Killzown Jones.
Man, I can't even say that one.
What,
man, no, bro, it's too raw, and I don't want nobody seeing this bug and it being smoke behind it because it was.
Well, don't see. Man. Get you another one.
Man, what's a good one, man?
Well, I tell you what, man, and why you think I'm gonna give him one, and I think I already talked about it before, but my "you ain't lying" moment gonna go to the youngins, man, and just to let them know that it's all right to be yourself and to get out the car, because I've been in that situation where I was riding with some homies, niggas wanted to go hit some licks, and I told them niggas to let me out the car, and you know what I'm saying, and
I'm gonna take it even farther.
And niggas ain't feel no type of way. They just was like, shit, nigga, all right, bro, man, and we'll holler at you. Cause I'm being myself. Nigga, I ain't gotta say, and we just talked about that. Like, I ain't have to just ride with them knowing I didn't want to be there to try to be cool and try to fit in, because that's lame.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro, take me to the spot, bro. That ain't me. And niggas still look at me the same way and respected that, because they know, bro, I'm cool, bro. That ain't me. I'm gonna go to the crib.
I'm gonna give another one in that same vein, man. I was riding with some of my homeboys in high school, bro, and they was like, "Zone, we finna go over this Gale house." I said, "Oh, bet it's finna be some chicks over there." Yeah, no, it's finna be one Gale over there. We finna,
choo
choo
choo.
choo.
Right.
And I said,
Well,
"Bro,
choo
no."
choo.
I said, "Bro, no, bro, I ain't on that, bro." You know what I'm saying? Take me on home, bro, cause like we finna, and they went into detail. I said, "Man, look, man, take me to the crib, bro." And I say that to say this, bro. When it come to females too, and dudes get to coming out talking about they did X, Y, and Z, and y'all in high school and college or whatever, man. Look, be secure in your own manhood, man. If it don't matter if you a virgin or not, you are
Yep.
not in competition with other dudes
Nope.
as far as what they got going on or what they doing. And
You're
don't
right.
you feel like don't put yourself in competition with no dudes. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Being out here and messing around, it's cool until it ain't cool. It's cool until that dude pull up on you with that thing, you know what I'm saying? Cause you're knocking his gale down and you don't even know you knocking his gale down. And he pull up on you at the light and put that, or he pull up on you at the spot and put that thing to your temple.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool until you go to the doctor and you know what I'm saying, you get you pacing back and forth, you know what I'm saying, like you think you got that
You're
CPAC,
nervous now, nigga. You're
you know what I'm
nervous
saying?
now. You're
Yeah.
nervous.
Or you know what I'm saying, you ain't may not have that CPAC or a pack period, but you in the doctor's office with that Gale and you waiting on that pregnancy test to come back. And
Yeah.
you really ain't ready for all that. So it's cool until you in there knocking down, handling your business, and then her friend walk in that you was talking, or you with the friend and your girl walking in the house. You know what I'm saying?
It's all bad.
Or you in that, you know what I'm saying? Or it's cool until you at that hotel room with somebody that ain't your girl.
Ooh.
It's cool that, it's cool until, you know what I'm saying, you get that call from somebody else's girl that she waiting on that test,
Yeah.
or she got something.
Yeah.
So I say that to say is this: you handle your business, protect yourself, but think. And just because even after you do all that, something could happen. But at least if you keep it thorough and you don't put too much thought or too much of that like sex in the forefront, bro,
Yeah.
your life will be way easier. So you gotta guard, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta
Like
guard that.
Pimp C said, man, guard your paper and guard your life, because some of these folks ain't living right, you know. So that's all I'm saying, man. Don't feel like you gotta go if you pull a move or bust a move or bust a groove with a chick, man, and think before you act. And if it don't feel right, run. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of there.
He said, if it don't feel right, run.
Exactly. And that don't mean just physically run. That mean remove yourself. Cause I didn't been in a situation where a dude could have pulled up on me and I'm with his chick.
Oh man.
It's just the spirit entered the room and put it on that girl heart to tell her, hey man, my man coming. You might
Ooh,
want to get up out of here.
that's deep.
You feel me?
That's why you shouldn't be doing nothing you wouldn't want done to you, bro.
Well, I ain't even know. That's the crazy part. I ain't know until the 11th hour.
It was too late. Well, it could have been too late if a nigga wanted to pull up on you.
Yeah.
They trying to ask questions later. You hear me?
Exactly.
We gonna ask you a question later, nigga. We don't even give a fuck what you're doing here now, nigga. We gonna ask you later.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna get your head busted now.
And I'm gonna put this on it too. If you catch your girl with somebody, or if your girl tell you she got feelings with somebody, you better let her go. I can't say the rest of it because you two gonna take it now.
There you go. Take it down.
Yeah,
So they
you know
already
what I'm
know what the
saying?
vibe is, bro.
Yeah, boy.
We just giving game, man. That's all. Just giving a little game, man.
Yep.
We did it, bro. It's a classic.
It's a classic.
It was another classic informational piece just to put out there in the world, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you got some more to throw down, brother, you know you can throw it down right now.
Man, I think we said what needed to be said, man.
You
Guess
right,
what, man?
you right.
Look, it's 10-17. You know, so that means we the so no, we ain't the so icy boys, but you know what I'm saying, Hayes. Like we had to make sure we put it down, man, for the people we trying this out, because you know I'm looking at the screen right now, and let me see if I can show that mug, man. I don't know if you can see it because of the way I wish they go ahead and put that thing, but it's almost time.
Grow
you know
with
what I'm saying?
YouTube. Yeah, I see it.
It's almost that time, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to thank
Yeah.
all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
that's 74, baby. All you need is a couple more.
I'm just saying, man, this probably gonna be the one that take them over the top right here.
Hey, I hope. Cause if not, you doing this, you got the beast and bitch, you doing your gaming.
And we need to test this out, cause guess what?
What?
That You Ain't Lying Patreon, baby. Woo.
Yeah. You hooking it up.
Yeah, man. So you already know, man. And
we showing love to y'all, man. We showing love to y'all that's coming back since we started this every Wednesday at 6, and y'all locking in with us. And we appreciate that for real.
Mm-hmm. So you might get episodes on there once we get it together, man. Y'all let us know in the comments if y'all want
they can get some behind the scenes stuff too on there too.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. We was actually trying to work on that, man, because Hayes shot a video, you know what I'm saying? Yep. And we're not gonna talk about what it is, y'all just gonna wait and see.
It's coming. And when it comes, tap in.
Yeah, so but we at that day particular, it didn't Hayes was like, don't put it out, so because it wasn't right. So we're gonna make sure it's right.
Did you ever check it?
No, I ain't check. I didn't check it. I'm gonna check it though.
Cause I know mine wasn't. I know
that wind was blowing. That's why I ain't even check it. Cause I'm like, it'd be cool for that's one of the things that we keep for ourselves, but not to put out for public. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's definitely gonna stay on the phone, the cloud. It might make it to the DVD, the bonus DVD that you put in there in the.
It's just about how you do stuff, because if you post it, instead of hearing the wind, you just put some music or something behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's just, many ways around it. So they just never know. They might start getting some behind the scene little footage.
Mm-hmm.
But I do appreciate y'all, man, for coming back, watching every Wednesday at 6. You Ain't Lying podcast. CMW Hayes, my dog, my family, DJKillzown Jones. You feel me? Man, I just want to tell everybody, man, to keep mashing with all confidence, man, and keep going in hard, man, because that's all we got. You heard me? Is to be consistent and wake up and just keep mashing. Zone, any last words, man, before we tap out this thing, man?
Rest in peace, Elijah. Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace, Mitch 3600. Prayers up for 30D Grimy. You know what I'm saying? Prayers to Black Rob.
Yep.
Prayers to y'all. Prayers to us. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Prayers all around, man. May God bless you and keep you going peace and serve the Lord. And like my boy Hip Hop Gamer always say, man, one love and God bless.
Yeah, but let everybody stay safe, man, out here, man, and just keep doing what y'all need to do for yourself and for y'all family, man, for real.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you know
That's
what
it.
time it is, man. Look, we out.
We out there. Know I say it from my chest. I rep the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough. We not into that. Out front the liquor store, serving with the pack, eating a box of rice. Know I got the strap. Where them old schools clean like a new ball. Standing tall like the arch, I ain't finna fall. Used to be on Hall Street, they used to race cars. Cops come speed off, we ain't getting caught. From an era where clout chasing meant you had power. Nowadays, yeah, CMW Hayes, mashing with all confidence. Yeah. Everything sounds great. Yeah.